Once again, welcome to my channel, the Value Creation Playbook. Thanks for being so supportive with your comments and your feedback. And today in episode 28, I will take you through on what I feel about AI, especially around the transformation levers. AI, as I see this, is no longer a futuristic buzzword. It's a present-day transformation lever that reshapes how work gets done. In this episode, we explore how generative AI and intelligent automation can drive operational uplift across productivity, workflows, and enterprise scale. Three levers which we unpack is around generative AI. Second one is intelligent automation, and third one is scaling AI across the enterprise. Generative AI, always remember, isn't just about chatbots. It's about augmenting research, content creation, coding. Intelligent automation goes beyond RPA. It integrates AI, ML, and orchestration to drive end-to-end efficiency. Scaling AI requires governance and cross-functional adoption. DBS Bank, Amazon, McKinsey have gone just beyond that. The shift from experimentation to enterprise capability is what you will focus on. Whether you are designing a 100-day plan, building internal toolkits, or preparing for scale, AI is your multiplier. This is not a side project. Generative AI, I call this the productivity multiplier. It is redefining productivity across industries. It enables faster research, automated content creation, intelligent summarization, and real-time ideation. Consultants use it to draft proposals, analysts to synthesize reports, and developers to generate code. Example, Morgan Stanley deployed OpenAI-powered assistants to help financial advisors retrieve research instantly, reducing time to answer and improving client engagement. It's not about replacing talent, it's about augmenting it. Use cases including marketing copy, legal summaries, product description, and whatnot. Embed it into workflows via APIs, co-pilots, and internal tools. Train teams on prompt engineering, ethical usage, and validation techniques. The multiplier effect is real. More output, less friction, higher quality. Generative AI is a new productivity stack, one that compresses cycles, expands capacity, and elevates execution. Let's talk about AI, augmented research, and strategy. Strategic research is time intensive. Generative AI steps in and compresses it dramatically. It can scan thousands of documents, extract insights, and synthesizes trends in minutes. For example, Bain uses generative AI to accelerate market scans and competitor analysis, enabling consultants to focus on interpretation rather than data collection. For transformation advisors, AI helps build benchmarking tables, segment firms, and identify outreach targets. Use it to draft executive summaries, analyze pricing models. Combine AI with strategic frameworks, prompt it to generate SWOTs, FOTOs, five forces, and what have you. The goal? Reduce research cycles from weeks to hours. Embed it into Notion, Excel, or CRM tools. Train teams to iterate prompts, refine outputs. And AI augmented research then becomes your new edge in strategy execution. Faster, deeper, and more scalable at the end of the day. Generative AI has transformed content workflows from bottlenecks to engines. It can produce blogs, reports, scripts, and social posts in minutes. HubSpot uses AI to generate market content tailored to audience segments, improving engagement and reducing production time. For thought leaders, AI helps draft LinkedIn posts, YouTube scripts, and newsletters. For firms, it enables scalable documentation, product manuals, onboarding guides, and policy updates. Combine AI with human editing for polish, accuracy, and brand alignment. Embed AI into CMS platform, design tools, and publishing workflows. Content creation becomes a strategic engine, not a manual burden. For transformation teams, this means more visibility, faster iteration, and better stakeholder engagement. AI turns content from reactive to proactive, from sporadic to systematic. AI is always there for customer support and enablement, and there has been massive inroads in this particular area. Generative AI powers chatbot, email responses, knowledge bases that resolve queries instantly. Intercom uses AI to resolve 50% of its customer queries without human intervention. AI can summarize tickets, suggest responses, and escalate intelligently. For onboarding, it generates personalized guides and walkthroughs. For enablement, it creates FAQs, training modules, and product tips tailored to user behavior. Train models on historical data, tone guidelines, and escalation logic. Monitor performance via resolution rates, CSAT scores, and feedback loops. Impact: faster support, lower costs, and better customer experience. AI turns support from reactive to proactive. For scaling firms, this means 24/7 coverage without linear headcount. For transformation leaders, it's a lever for efficiency and customer delight. And of course, there is intelligent automation here for us to help. But layering this with AI, this has given a totally different color to this particular sectoral requirement. Automation isn't just about reduction of headcount, it's about redesigning workflows for speed, accuracy, and scale. Intelligent automation combines RPA, AI, and orchestration to drive end-to-end efficiency. Example: Coca-Cola uses automation to streamline supply chain planning, integrating demand forecast with inventory triggers and logistic workflows. Intelligent automation handles exception, learns from data, and adapts over time. Use it for invoice processing, onboarding and compliance checks, and data enrichment. Design workflows that blend bots and humans. AI handles routine, humans handle judgment. Measure impact via cycle time, error rates, and throughput. The shift from task automation to process transformation. Intelligent automation is a strategic lever, not a cost-cutting tool. For a PE-backed firm, it accelerates the 100-day plan. For scaling startups, it enables growth without linear complexity. Treat automation as a redesign opportunity, not a headcount reduction exercise. AI enables workflow redesign, not just automation. It reimagines how tasks are sequenced, decisions are made, and data flows across systems. EY helps banks automate KYC by integrating OCR, ML, and decision rules into a seamless onboarding flow. For transformation leaders, AI helps redesign intake forms, approval flows, and escalation paths. Use AI to predict bottlenecks, recommend next steps, and auto-route tasks based on context. Combined with BPM tools and low-code platforms to orchestrate end-to-end journeys. The result: faster workflows, fewer errors, and better visibility. AI isn't just a tool, it's a co-pilot for process design. Reimagine workflows with AI, not just automate them. For PE-backed firms, this means faster execution and better governance. For scaling firms, it means institutionalizing agility. Workflow reimagination is the next frontier of operational uplift. AI is also enhancing the decision making by surfacing insights, predicting outcome, and recommending action. For example, Amazon uses AI to optimize pricing, inventory, and logistics in real time, improving margins and customer experience. For PE-backed firms, AI helps assess portfolio performance, flag risks, and model scenarios. For operators, it supports hiring decisions, vendor selection, and capital allocation. Embed AI into dashboards, planning tools, and review cycles. Use it to simulate outcomes, rank options, and explain trade-offs. Combine AI with human judgment. AI informs, human decide. Decision support becomes faster, smarter, and more data-driven. AI is a new lens for strategic clarity. For transformation leaders, it's a way to compress analysis cycle and improve execution quality. Treat AI as a decision partner. That is what I would strongly recommend to you. Now let's talk about scaling AI across the enterprise. It requires more than just pilots. It requires governance, infra, and adoption. McKinsey's Quantum Black, for example, helps firms scale AI by embedding it into core operation, not just isolated use cases. Start with high impact workflows, support, finance, operations. Build internal champions and cross-functional squads to drive adoption. Invest in data infra, model governance, and change management. Track adoption via usage metrics, ROI, and feedback. Treat it like a product. Iterate, measure, evolve. The goal? Embed AI into enterprise DNA. For PE-backed firms, this means faster transformation. For scaling firms, it means institutional maturity. But all said and done, there's definitely a risk element to whatever you're working on AI. So how do we cover that? AI introduces transformative potential, but also new risks. Bias in training data, hallucinated outputs, lack of transparency, and misuse can erode trust and create regulatory exposure. That's why governance is not optional, it's foundational. Leading firms like Microsoft and Salesforce have implemented responsible AI frameworks that emphasize fairness, accountability, and transparency. These frameworks include model audits, explainability protocols, and escalation paths. For enterprise adoption, governance must be adopted across the AI lifecycle. Create internal AI councils or ethic boards to review use cases, assess risk, and approve deployment. Monitor model drifts, performance degradation, and user feedbacks. Whether you are a P-backed firm or a scaling startup, AI definitely helps in building trust with customers and regulators. The teams have to be trained on responsible usage and document every AI integration with clear accountability. Governance is not about slowing down innovation. It's about scaling it safely. Treat AI like any other strategic asset, with oversight, transparency, and continuous improvement. Change management is here to stay, and just like anything else, it's also applicable whenever you are adopting AI. AI transformation isn't just technical, it's cultural. Without change management, even the best AI tools will fail to gain traction. Resistance often stems from fear of job loss, lack of clarity, or skill gaps. That's why change management must be proactive, structured, and empathic. Example, DBS Bank in Singapore ran internal AI bootcamps, storytelling sessions, and leadership town halls to demystify AI and build internal buy-in. For transformation leaders, the playbook includes clear communication of AI's role as augmentation, not replacement. 2, training programs tailored to roles and functions. 3, internal champions who model adoption. And 4, feedback loops to refine tools and address concerns. Celebrate adoption milestones publicly. Embed AI into daily workflows, not as side projects, but as core capabilities. Change management turns AI from a novelty into a necessity. Lead with empathy, clarity, and structure, and adoption will definitely follow. Let's talk about building AI fluency across teams. AI fluency is a new digital literacy. It's not enough for data scientists to understand AI. Every team member must know how to use, prompt, and validate AI tools. This democratization of AI is what enables scale. Example, Accenture trains consultants on prompt engineering, ethical AI, and use case design, making AI a core consulting capability. For firms, the roadmap includes 1, internal AI academies or learning portals, 2, role-based training modules, 3, sandbox environment for experimentation, and 4, certification paths to recognize fluency. Teach teams how to write effective prompts, evaluate outputs, and escalate issues. AI fluency uplifts productivity, innovation, and collaboration. For transformation leaders, AI fluency is a force multiplier. It turns every employee into a co-pilot. Make it part of onboarding, performance reviews, and leadership development. The future belongs to AI fluent teams. Now let's talk of AI toolkits and integration frameworks. You just don't need tools, you need more than tools actually. You need toolkits. This include prompt libraries, integration templates, workflow guides, and governance checklist. Notion and Slack, for example, offer embedded AI co-pilots that integrate seamlessly into daily workflows. Internally, firms should build repository of high-performing prompts categorized by function, sales, support, finance, HR. Create integration framework that connect AI tools to core systems like CRM, ERP, and HR information systems. Document best practices, escalation paths, and success stories. Treat AI like a product, package it, support it, and evolve it. For PE-backed firms, toolkits enable repeatable transformation across portfolio companies. For scaling firms, they institutionalized AI capability. Toolkits turn AI from an experiment into an enterprise asset. As I say it often, build once, scale it everywhere. This brings me to the end of today's episode. Thanks for being a part of this journey. And in case you want to have a chat with me on advisory frameworks, playbooks, or a portfolio alignment strategy, feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn or drop me an email at the email address that I've shared on the screen below. Till next time, stay safe, take care, and we speak soon. The next episode is just getting ready. Thanks for watching.